Hi and welcome back to another video. Here we have the Malaguti 50. In the previous video I shown you that we snapped off the kickstart. Well, this is basically what happened. I've snapped it clean off. This is like the kickstart gearing. Okay, so I was lucky enough, because apparently they are a little bit hard to get hold of, I was lucky enough to get a second-hand one. So this video is about showing you how to rebuild it back up and get it fitted back on the bike. Okay, keep watching, I'm going to show you. So I've got the crankcase in. I'll just come over to the camera because it's a little far away. So this is our second-hand part, which is in pretty good shape. Okay, what we do, this is the actual gearing part. Okay, so we make sure we have the washer on. Can you see that right there? Okay, so the washer's on. Make sure there's also a seal, which is right there. Okay, so we go ahead, we slot that right in. Okay. We then have a spring to bring the kickstart back. Okay, so what we do, spring goes on. It's pretty hard, so sometimes you might need pliers and you'll spin it back around there. But before we do that, we're going to have to put the washer on and the little C-clip here, so bear with me for 1 second. So literally, I'm getting the washer. Putting the washer on first, okay? And then getting one of these little C-clips or whatever you want to call it. Okay. Again, usually you use the correct little pliers to open these up, but unfortunately I don't really have any. But you can do it with some mole grips or vice grips, people like to call them. Okay. So I'll just have to put this down here. I don't know if you can see, but I'm just going to go ahead and throw the little clip on. It's a bit of a nightmare unless you have the right tools, but it is doable. Okay. And there you have it. So as you can see now, that little clip is on right there, okay? So what we're going to do now, may have to use pliers again. We're going to turn this round, all the way around, to go over this point here. Okay, so I'm just going to grab my pliers. Can be a little bit tricky, this part. It's under quite a bit of tension. Okay, so there you go. I did do it with my hands actually. It is under a little tension, but it's okay. So it should look like that when it's done. Basically what happens on the outside here, when you kickstart it, that's going to then turn this to turn that and fire up your bike. Okay, what you need to do now is another little clip needs to go on here. C-clip, C-clip, whatever you want to call them. So same thing again. I'm going to just use what I've got, which is my mole grips. Okay, so that's on there. Okay. Okay, make sure when you fit in this that you push this back in. Don't let it come out. This needs to stay in because you don't want that spring clipping off. It needs to stay all right back, that. So it'll work in the gearing right here, okay? I would always advise to use a new gasket. Unfortunately, we didn't. So we're just going to use the original one, which, as long as you give it a wipe and there's no obvious tears in it, which there is a little tear in ours, however, it's going to be fine. So it's going on. Okay, so put the gasket on, okay? Right, let's get it on here first. Not going to slip that way, so we'll do it this way. Never mind. Okay. Sometimes you can also use, to help it stay on while you're fiddling, to get it on, a little bit of instant gasket, just so it's a bit sticky, so then that will hold on. But we'll try it this way. If not, we may use a little bit of that. So I'm going to grab one of the bolts for now, throw it through, trying not to, of course, rip the gasket. I'm just going to nip that up just a little bit, not too much. Hold it in place. Okay, so we're just going to nip these up a little bit now, okay? So again, on the last video, I was saying, you know, if you want to get a little bit more leverage, because sometimes these can be quite tight, a little tip that I use is I get a socket, a little bit of an extension bar, just so you can put it on there to give you that extra little bit of leverage if needed. I don't actually have the original kickstart that should be on this bike. I've got one that's been stupidly welded up, unfortunately, but it'll do just for now, just to show you how you can kick it over and stuff. This one here can be a little tricky because, as you can see, it keeps catching here on the foot peg. So you just have to keep going with it. Bit of patience and we'll get there. Okay. Little trick there, bit of leverage onto the end. Snip it up a little bit. Okay. One more here. Right at the bottom. You really do need to give this bike a wash. It's looking terrible. Okay, so that's basically that part done. What we need to do then is obviously put some oil in, which I don't have right now. But I just wanted to show you how you put the gearing back in for the kickstart. So if anyone snaps theirs off, you know what they're looking at. You want to be buying one of these, of course with that bit not broken off. So you want to be buying one of those, which is, I think they call them like a kickstart gearing, something like that. So anyway, we'll just show you. So there you go, we're back in action. That's going to work. I can't start it up, of course, because we haven't got any oil in it. So okay, if you've liked this video and it's been helpful in any way, then please like and subscribe. Okay, cheers guys.